Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today, we are diving into the details of the KTM 390 Adventure X versus the Triumph Scrambler 400X. Both bikes have an X in their names and there's hardly a 20,000 Indian rupees difference in their on-road price in Pune. But that's where the similarities end. These bikes are completely different from each other. We'll talk about drivability and handling, followed by my suggestions on who should go for which bike. Note, I won't be focusing much on the specs. Let's get started. First up, the Triumph Scrambler 400X. As the name suggests, it truly is the best single-cylinder scrambler money can buy in India. The 19-inch front wheel, superior ground clearance, longer wheelbase, and better suspension travel all contribute to a stability-biased ride, true to its Scrambler DNA. I must mention the build quality of this bike. It's among the best in its segment and even a segment above. The 39.5 bhp engine offers strong pull with smooth and refined power delivery, though it loses some refinement at higher RPMs. However, this never really bothersome. At a curb weight of around 185 kilograms, it offers peppy performance aided by a slick 6-speed gearbox. The braking felt adequate. I drove the bike over bad roads with and without a pillion, and it gave me confidence, allowing me to carry 15 to 20 km per hour more than I usually do on my Duke. The suspension is well balanced for both bad roads and twisty. As a whole, the bike felt solid, but it does have some drawbacks. The main concern is wind blast, with the bike feeling most relaxed and fuel efficient at around 80 km per hour. Above 60 km per hour, the wind blast on the chest and neck can make the rider tired quickly. Mileage is another concern, as the engine is quite thirsty, achieving around 25 kmpl in the city and below 30 kmpl on the highway. Now, let's talk about the KTM 390 Adventure X. For me, the bike doesn't fully live up to its name as an adventure bike. It might be my lack of off-roading skills, but I didn't feel confident taking this bike off-road or through rocky terrain. However, this bike is an excellent tourer. I had the opportunity to ride it for a whole day, covering around 530 kilometers on the Bangalore-Pune highway. At the end of the day, I felt the least bit bothered thanks to its ergonomics and superb engine. There are vibrations across the rev band, but nothing bothersome. It's much smoother compared to the first-gen Duke 390. The brakes, chassis, and suspension provide confidence to carry triple-digit speeds all day. The bike is large, offering a substantial feel and sufficient space for both rider and pillion with luggage. The mass of the bike never feels cumbersome. The larger 14.5 liters tank and an easy 30+ kmpl on highways enable rides of over 400 kilometers without stops. The comfortable seats further enhance long rides without aftermarket cushioning. Now, let's talk about who should get what. If you are looking for both city and highway riding with more priority on city riding, go for the Scrambler 400X. If your focus is more on highways and touring, the KTM Adventure X is your pick. For those planning rides with a pillion and luggage, consider the KTM Adventure. If build quality and fit and finish matter most, go for the Scrambler 400X. For a relaxed riding style with occasional revving, the Scrambler 400X is ideal. For a substantial bike feel, opt for the KTM Adventure. If you are in a Tier 2 or Tier 3 city, the KTM Adventure is better thanks to its widespread service network. For a classic design over sharp, flashy looks that suit all age groups, go for the Scrambler 400X. This is my take on the KTM Adventure 390X versus Triumph Scrambler 400X. Note: we are expecting an updated version of the KTM Adventure 390X soon, and I've already made a video on it. Go check it out. Feel free to add points I missed or correct any misconceptions in the comments. I read all your feedback. Let me know if you'd like to see more comparison videos or any bike-related content. Stay tuned for more updates and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Drop a like if you found this video informative.